saying?
But there's the influence.
That's what it was.
See, that's
this place is my house. I might as well erase my face with white out because y'all can't see me like Mace's eyebrows. Right now, it's a nice house. Like
I'ma give them what they want. She gon' give me what I want. I'ma give them what they want.
What's up, y'all? I'm your boy Snow from the What They Want podcast. Y'all like these t-shirts? We got some new merch in. We got this. We got mugs. We got tote bags. We got everything you could think of, from your mama to your sister, your aunties, your cousins, everything. But make sure y'all tap in. If you're liking the episodes, comment, share, subscribe. But hey, make sure you tap in, SlaboArts.com. All right, y'all. Welcome back to the What They Want podcast. I'm your boy Snow.
Danny Slab.
Slab, what's happening, y'all? What's happening? We got a special guest tonight. He go by the name of TheAbnorm.
Yep. What's going on, y'all? Appreciate y'all having me.
What's up with you, man? What's up with you? First of all, we want to start this off real quick. How you been?
I've been living and breathing, man. You know, I can't complain. Really, I've been trying to practice gratitude. You know, I've been having a little bit of a rough week and a half. Yesterday, I took some shrooms, and pretty much what was told to me, like, you would have wished back in the day for these bad days that you happen in today. You know what I'm saying? I was living out my car. I was homeless. I was living in hotels. And during this week, I just kind of been getting on the gambling run. I had to stop gambling for a minute. Okay. And then I kind of went back to it last night, you know, or last week. And, you know, I was like, fuck, you know, in a depression or, you know, kind of in my feelings a little bit about it. And, you know, just like, look, man, you would have prayed for an opportunity to have these bad days,
to be able to gamble
then,
and,
you know what I'm saying, or just to lose how much that I lost, you know what I'm saying, and still be straight, you know what I'm saying.
You gotta have some perspective.
Yeah, for sure. So it's just been about gratitude for today, man.
That's good, man. That's good. Because that's I saw a thing. Actually, speaking, that's crazy you speak on that. Because today I saw something with Jelly Roll. They said, they're like, what would you tell your younger self or whatever? They're doing like a little interview with him, and he's like, don't make speed bumps a hill.
That's a good one.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
and he's like, because you might think it's a speed, or you might think it's a hill or a mountain, but really it's just a small little speed bump. Because as time and you grow and whatnot, you look back at it, you're like, damn, that was a little speed bump, man.
Yeah.
But I went through this, that. It's like, oh, okay, it's a speed bump, man.
Nah, for sure. It's all about that perspective.
So what do you do to raise your awareness of your gratitude? I mean, you make a gratitude list in the morning, or you just try to be mindful about it throughout the day?
Nah, it was just something that came to me yesterday when I was booming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to figure out really what's the root of me kind of falling back into gambling. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure like I don't want to get that deep. I just been having a lot of shit going on, you know what I'm saying? Right. And I'm trying to figure out, okay, do I need to cut people off? Do I need to get back into the gym? Do I need, you know, whatever it is, you know? And then something just told me, like, man, everything good. Don't make this a super big deal. Just be grateful where you are right now, where you've come from. Realize where you've come from. And just be thankful that you are where you are. Yeah, you got bad days, but your bad days today is better than your good days back then. You know what I'm saying?
You wish you had a bad day like this.
Yeah,
that'd be a good day.
Sure, that'd be a great day, nigga. Shit, I swear to God.
I get that.
That's where it came from. But nah, I don't make no gratitude lists or nothing like that. Maybe I need to start. Maybe I need to start.
I do that. Wake up and just pick 10 things. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that all my bodily, my bodily functions.
Right. Just
what I mean, like simple stuff. It's like,
I got clean socks.
Right. Facts. I can do my laundry.
Yeah.
I got food in my pantry. Simple things that we overlook.
I think that's a lot of things to do with life, bro. Like, because even when I was going through my trials and tribulations and stuff like that, like I called one of my homies. I'm like, bro, I'm going through this, going through that, blah 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 blah. I'm not seeing him. I'm not seeing that. And he just told me, he goes, write it down. And I go, I don't know, man. I don't know about that. He's like, no, write it down. And I did. I wrote my son like a whole letter and whatnot. I'm like, hey, I'm not seeing you this weekend, but hey, just know like I love you, I care about you, all this other stuff, daddy, all that stuff. And as I wrote it down, I looked down at it. I said, damn, bro, like I just released all that on a piece of paper. So I'm like, I think that's what is dope, with the world today is like you're releasing it out there and you put it out there even on a piece of paper or whatever. I mean, shoot, even with Wayne, when he was writing all them raps, and he just burnt them.
Well, it's like you put energy into it, and then all of a sudden you're releasing it. So whether you're spinning through a mic or you're doing something with it, through a painting, through a canvas, I mean, it's all sorts of release. I mean,
yeah, for
sure. Let me ask you this, man, because you said this before the pod jumped on. You said you're not really with the whole rap shit too much.
Rap Dusty.
Rap Dusty.
Rap
right.
is Dusty.
But from what I'm hearing from this 20 seconds, 5 minutes being into this damn thing, bro, like, you got some shit to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, I've always...
that people could relate to.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's
you
a
know
fact.
what I'm saying?
I mean, I always felt like that vulnerability, it breeds connectivity in a sense, right? You know, you're not a monolith if people can relate to you.
Right.
So I feel like I could, you know, but it's just the ecosystem of rap is just like when the biggest flex of being in the rap game is fucking a nigga bitch or spinning the block, killing a hop. That's not an ecosystem that I want to be a part of. That ain't why I got into hip hop. You know, I feel like my pen was the best and I wanted to prove it. These days, it's and that's always been around, right? Mm-hmm. But the thing is, it's magnified because of social media and the algorithm. You want to go viral, and we know what goes viral is negativity. Negativity travels further and faster than positivity ever will. You know, so Rap Dusty, man, I'm cool on it. Rap Dusty, promoters Dusty, producers is Dusty, venue owners is Dusty. It's just not a genre that I really want to be a part of anymore, you know. But I still write, you know. I still think I'm the best, but
that's what I was about to say, man. I'm you know, giving you your flowers and whatnot, but like you to be and you know, maybe I'm not all the way hip, but maybe, you know, whatever. But like since the moment I've gotten hip to you and whatnot, like I've always thought you were the dopest battle rapper in Kansas City.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't think. Well, it's not that I don't think. I know nobody can really out battle rap you.
For sure. I appreciate that. That's love right there.
Hey, man, like my brother opened up for you, you know, at one point in time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who your brother?
Lil Frosty.
He opened up for me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was at the Riot Room. Like, it was one of the first shows or whatever, but, you know, I was like, all right. At that point, I didn't know who you were. I was like, hey, we opened up for TheAbnorm. You know, he's a battle rapper, all this kind of stuff.
That's what's up.
And, like, I sat there and I was like...
I remember that show. I know exactly what show that is. Yeah.
So you were headlining. So I was like, all right, man, you know what? I was like, I saw my brother... You know how these KC shows be going. Hey, my brother's there. All right, cool. Now we out. But I was like, no, let me see what... If this dude's the headline, let me see what they really talking about.
For sure.
So, like, I listened to it. I was like, okay. Hey, this dude got some shit.
Yeah, he was
like,
cooking.
he really be...
Abnorm was cooking.
Yeah. Hey, that's what I was like. I was like,
what's up.
You
That's
really
what's
be
up.
rapping. So
That's
I'm like,
what's up.
okay. And, you know, the thing is, man, like, it's very hard to keep my attention with half of this shit because you just sat there and said at your best. You're like, bro, all the rapping about bitches and how much Glocks you got and all this other shit. Negativity. But it's like, you had that shit with words, bro. Kind of like with Loaded Lux and all them. So I was like, okay, this dude might be the KC battle rapper. Like,
I mean,
the GOAT. When it comes out of it.
That's all I wanted to... I just wanted to have the best pen. I wanted to prove that I had the best pen. You know, that's why I got into this rap shit. And then, you know, after a while, it just became... Like, you go through the whole... what would you call that? What's that word? The whole rigmarole of trying to be noticed and trying to be seen, and it kind of takes away from the artistic side of just being creative because you still want them eyes on you, and it's a delicate balance. It's a delicate game that I just don't want to play.
Right, because you can get sucked into one side or the other completely,
because you
and
want
then
to
you're not
seen.
Creating because you're always posting. You're dealing with that. Yeah,
Exactly
I totally understand, man.
Yeah,
like that's the thing. Starting this podcast is like figuring out. So let's pivot this. Like, where's your creativity going now?
These days, man, I'm helping run a battle rap league, the platform battle raps. We got a YouTube channel. We got it. I'm trying not to cuss, man. Can I cuss?
Yeah.
Okay, we trying to get this shit popping. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get shit popping.
So we started in 2023, I believe, December 2023. And so far, we've had about 4 events. All of them has been it's had a nice turnout. Yeah, we got great views on some of our battles. We got one battle that was on our first event that got over 100,000. We just brought T-Rex down here. I don't know if y'all know T-Rex, but he's a legendary battle rapper from New York. He came down here. Solo came down here, had a classic with Gwitty. You know, and the amount of traction that we've been able to build in such a small amount of time is been I've never seen it personally. You know what I'm saying? Because we got all the legends hitting us up, trying to co-host with us and come battle on our league. And it's been a beautiful thing, man. Shout out my man Jay, that guy, man. That's my motherfucking dog right there. Shout out my boy 58. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy right there. 58 names. These are battle rappers down here.
Yeah,
sure.
right,
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know.
So let me ask you this. So you said venues are dusty and all this, and promoters are dusty,
Facts.
and you're doing something like that. So like, what are you doing differently? Like what what's going on at the venue?
I think well, with the venues, you kind of really can't. You know.
But you can
Excuse me.
Put your own flavor on it.
I mean, we going outside of the traditional format of how motherfucker throw a show. So like, we're not going to the bars, so to speak. We'll just have them at the boxing ring, or at the boxing spot, or we'll just have it at an event center. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like a bar. Our last one we did do at a bar, at the mini bar. Shout out mini bar. It was a great turnout. But yeah, we just kind of trying to circumvent a lot of that bullshit and just.
That comes with those type of environment.
Exactly.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yeah, because it definitely changes. I know that when I go to things, if it's at an event center, it definitely changes my mode going there.
Oh, for
it's
sure.
not like, hey, I'm going to this bar.
Yeah, right.
And
right.
Because some of the people are going to be there just to be there because there's liquor.
Because there's liquor. Mm.
Right. And other people, you're right. I'd rather be with people there for the event and what's going on. Right. Because everybody's tapped in at that point and tuned in, and like a boxing ring. That's why when you said boxing ring, it's like, okay, well, everybody's focused on that point.
Yeah, we ain't selling no liquor here. We ain't got no DJ playing some ratchet shit that's got the crowd looking at everybody like they're paranoid. And we here for the raps. You know what I'm saying? We here for the raps.
Got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So we actually, I don't know if y'all want me to get into this. I don't know if I'm jumping the gun, but we got a battle on August 16th for 816 Day. That's our next battle, and that's going to be at Mini Bar 2, I believe. I can't really give any details about who's going to be battling just yet. We still solidifying the lineup, but it's going to be one of them ones. It's going to be one of them.
Yeah,
ones.
when this video posts, look in the comments. You might find out.
Yeah. It'll definitely be. It'll be there. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
Shit show, hell yeah. Mm-hmm. That's hard.
That's cool. Okay.
So man, what made you get in? What made you get into rap? What made you get into battle rap?
Okay.
I know that's a 2-question answer, or 2-question answer. That's a 2-question, but. What made you get into that? Let
me see if I can. Let me see. It's not really a short answer, So
for sure it's not.
I started getting into hip hop. I was a break dancer before. I was a b-boy. In middle school, we used to act like we knew how to do it. You look at Booker T doing a little spinner Rooney. You know what I'm saying? So you try to do that shit. Yeah. Nah, we wasn't doing all that. Yeah, now. Okay. I'm a '90s baby, so I ain't that old.
Okay.
But so we was trying it or whatever. 9th grade, I started going onto the forums. It was a forum called bboyworld.com. It was a forum called bboy.org, and it was a forum called KC Hip Hop hiphopkc.com. Okay. And hopefully they bring that back, man. Somebody bring that back, hiphopkc.com, man. It was anyway. So I was on there looking for other b-boys down here. You know what I'm saying? That I could collaborate with and practice with and shit like that. So eventually I bumped into the homie Ray. And I was like 16, 15 at the time. You know what I'm saying? I bumped into the homie Ray. So we started practicing at a dance studio that this guy Marcus Shadden had access to. So he was a b-boy as well. He ended up turning into a DJ, moved to Chicago. He became pretty successful. But so all three of us was practicing out there or whatever. And I'm like, cool. It finally feel like I got a scene that I kind of belong to. You know. So after that, they told me, hey, we got a KRS-One show in Lawrence. You should definitely pull up. So I'm like, cool, let's go ahead and do it.
KRS-One.
Shit. So I hop in Ray's car. We drive out there or whatever. And as soon as I walk in, they playing 93 to Infinity. They got the Cypher in the middle, and all I see is b-boys. I said, nah, this shit feel like a movie. Like, it just felt like I belong here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never seen no shit like that at the time. So, I've been practicing maybe for like a year and some change now. They got Lawrence B-boys. They got KC B-boy. A whole bunch of niggas that I ain't never seen. Because the only B-boys that I know from KC is Ray and Mark.
Yeah, your little squad.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I go into there and, that's how I kind of gained a little bit of respect in the hip-hop world, like the real hip-hop world, was through my Breakin. So, and it was a nigga that was like my height, like 6'1". His name was A+. I always admired him because I felt like he had the most style out of everybody who was breaking in KC. Like most niggas in KC, especially starting out, they want to do power moves, windmills, head spins, flares. Like they want to
The flashy stuff.
the flashy stuff. You know what I'm saying? He had the footwork. He was clean. He was crisp. He was charismatic. I never told him none of this shit. I ain't gonna be. I don't glaze niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely admired him. He was my height, and when you my height, you really can't.
I was gonna say you're tall when you said you were a b-boy.
Yeah. No, I need room.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need room. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I never told him that, but I definitely admired A+, man. You know, he was a great inspiration on me. But so then we started up an actual battle rap crew. It was called Boogie Monsters Fam. You know, BMF. We was lasting for a little bit. Then I got kicked out because I was smoking weed. Right.
Okay.
Even though that's legal now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, some people just get the right.
Yeah, like I said,
I've
this
been there,
is
man.
kind of lame, but they kicked me out because of that. So then I started rapping. You know, by that time it's like 11th grade, 12th grade. So by the time 12th grade come, we rapping in the hallways. I'm battling motherfuckers in the hallways. Like I still was just one of them. I'm real competitive. I think I'm the best at everything that I do, and I want to prove it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we battling in the hallways, whatever the case. And after that, you know, I started taking it serious. I might have been like 17, 18. I remember getting snuck into a battle rap event at the Czar Bar. Remember Czar Bar?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's right next to Temptations on Grand.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I remember Tune was on the hiphopkc.com forums. And that was how I found out about it. He was like, look, just come in with us, sneak in. You're going to sneak
underage,
in by,
right?
Yeah, I'm underage. I'm like
yeah.
17,
But you're tall.
16. I am.
Right.
So he's like, look, help us bring in the equipment and just stay in. I was like, I
you're part of the crew.
Yeah, like I'm part of the crew.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm helping bring the turntables in and whatever, and whatever else. So, and this was the time when it wasn't motherfuckers battling without a beat, a cappella, stuff like this was freestyle battles over a beat, and you got to see how nice you are off the top. So I remember my first battle, they had me go against somebody named Shadow. Now, me being me, I had...
Hold on, Shadow is superior Shadow?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So me being me, I didn't know nobody.
Okay.
So they said, Abnorm, come to the stage. I come up there, you know, little young nigga. All right, he's going to be going against Shadow. Whole crowd. Oh! I said, man, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck?
Not against him.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, he must be a certified legend, right? So we go one round. The crowd like, okay, who won? They're like, we won a tiebreaker. So boom. We do a tiebreaker. They like, who won? We had to do another tiebreaker.
No.
They asked who won, and the crowd said they wanted another tiebreaker. Shadow was like, look, I've been doing this for a long time. Just go ahead and go to the next round. And that's how I got my respect in the rap world. You know what I'm saying? Was because of this battle right here. My first battle that I ever came to. And
was that a triple tiebreaker?
well, it was supposed to be, but he was just like, go ahead.
So he's like, I'm going to keep going with the... Right. He can do this all day.
Yeah. But he was
He
like,
handed the torch down, though.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. That's
yeah,
what
you're good enough to go. Yeah, keep going.
He was like, look, I've been doing this for years. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up getting knocked out in the semifinals against Vert. You know what I'm saying? You know. So but it was an eye-opening experience, and it was something that I felt like that I could do. So after that, they started introducing me to everybody. Like I remember going to the spot called the Newsroom off of Broadway. I remember going to the newsroom. I couldn't get in. So I'm like talking through the fence. I remember he introduced me to Info Gates. Rest in peace, Info Gates.
Yeah, rest in peace, Info.
He introduced me to Info Gates through the gates. I'm like, yeah, you know, what's going on, you know. And then, so I didn't see him for a minute. It was another battle rap event that happened that next year. Info Gates won it.
Yep.
So then I remember going back down to the newsroom and he was like, yeah, you remember Info Gates? He just won the last one. I remember telling him, look, if I was there, I would have fucked you up. After that, we've been cool ever since. You know what I'm saying? We was cool ever since. So yeah.
Info was nice, too.
He was nice. Absolutely.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Rest in peace, Info Gates, for sure.
Yeah, so
that's dope.
So that's you know, that was pretty much my introduction to the rap scene, was through the battle raps. And after a while, I started bumping into a few because I try to produce myself. And when I pass my CDs out, they be like, "Yo, you nice, but your beats is trash. Here's some beats. I'm a producer." So it worked out in the end. You know what I'm saying? So I start meeting a lot of producers. One of the first ones was this dude Ace Fatal. I'm not sure where he's at anymore. I think he might have moved out of state, but he was one of the first ones to kind of throw some beats my way, and yeah, ever since then, you know, I was making it happen. But in that process, I actually started to learn how to make good beats. So I'm taking in beats from people, but I'm also learning how to make them
thinking
myself.
about what you like about them and learn how to replicate.
I mean,
finding the tempo, finding the flow, all that shit.
You know, like I'm actually, you know, becoming kind of good at it. So boom, I started, you know, making more mixtapes. Few of them got half and half, you know, so they have half of my beats, it'll have half from other producers in the city. And it started to, you know, gain more traction. But at that time, I was doing fucking horrible. I'm staying in my car, I'm staying in hotels, you know, trying to figure it out. I'm a dad at this point, you know, just horrible. You know what I'm saying?
He said horrible.
Horrible, like
Juggling a lot of balls.
You said, huh?
Not very well.
Yeah, not very well. Horribly. So so eventually, you know, I started to get my footing or whatever, and you know, I started bumping into more people who was liking what I was doing, and at this point, I actually started a crew called Certified Fresh, and it was me, it was Gunjack, he was dealing with Sex Crew back in the day, Stitch, my homie CL, my homie Mo, and it was a few other of us, you know what I'm saying? And so we was doing it for a minute, and then I don't know what the fuck happened to that crew. You know, shit just ain't work out. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna just start doing this shit myself. I got kicked out of the crew that I started when I was breaking, and then this crew kind of broke up. I just kind of felt like Steve Jobs, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can I get kicked out of something that I started? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So then
that's facts.
Yeah. So then I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do this shit myself, and that's when I created Style. You know what I'm saying? My style got style. That's when I started dropping. That's when I dropped the Renaissance EP, and that was produced all by me. And then I started seeing the reception of it. They're like, "Oh, okay, this nigga's beats is actually nice now." You know,
right?
And that kind of started the conversation that he's a two-sport athlete. Like, he's a producer, rapper. You know what I'm saying? Before then, it was just like, oh, okay, he's a rapper that make beats. But now it was like he's solidifying himself as a producer and a rapper. Okay. You know? But, what was the question again?
No, just what got you.
Okay.
What got you in the battle rap? What got you in the rap?
I'm still on the same.
No,
okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you ever, I want to ask you this, though. Did you ever battle Mac Lethal?
I never battled Mac Lethal. Shout out Mac Lethal, man.
Shout out to Mac Lethal for sure.
Yeah, he's all, every time we bump into each other, he always gives me good words.
Humble,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you just never been in the right place at the right time.
Well, I think
he's there.
I think he was.
Mac was there.
Yeah, he was doing King of the Dot. Like, he was. You know, he was out of there at the time. You know what I'm saying? When I was taking rap serious, I was kind of stepping away from battle rap at the time. You know.
Okay.
But
I'm trying to get a timeline here. Okay.
Yeah. So
he was beating like Dirtbag Dan, all that shit like that, and he was
solidified. Yeah.
Because I mean,
nice.
He's the only person that I know that like damn near beat Shadow.
Who Mac?
Because like the whole time they were rapping or whatever, like I forgot what Mac Lethal said, but then like Shadow's just like, damn, like it kind of is like, oh shit,
got me stuck.
Yeah, he had him stuck.
Mac,
and
nice, man.
I forgot. I think Shadow actually admitted. He's like, that's the dude who lyrically
got me.
Yeah, like for sure. So I mean, really, he's the second person that's ever told me that he's went against Shadow and pretty much beat him.
I mean, well, I'm not gonna say I beat him.
Well,
I'm gonna say Shadow backed off, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
I'll
sure.
say it like that. Like, I ain't gonna.
Yeah, you earned your respect.
We can say pass the torch.
Yeah. We'll say pass the torch.
Passing the torch. We'll do on that.
I mean, it sounds sexy for me to say I fucked that nigga up, but like, no, I'm gonna just be honest here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I get it.
Yeah, for
you gotta stand on it though, like, because that's what Shadow always did, bro. He stood on everything he rapped on. Stood on it. He's like, you ain't taking me off.
Nah, he was definitely one of the nicest off the top that I've ever met personally.
So what's your influences with rap, bro?
With rap, okay, my influences. I would
Like
say,
your tape deck. If I hopped up in your Benz right now, like what you playing?
oh, right now?
I mean, not right now, but I'm saying like growing up. Who made Abnorm?
Well, I was listening to. Ah, man, it's a big. Okay, so I was listening to. I apologize. I was listening to Rittz the Factor. You know, I grew up on 12th Street, so he was all the way. He was up and down.
Yep.
You know, down north.
100%.
You know, so I was listening to Rittz the Factor. Excuse me. Nas, he was my favorite rapper back in the day. Mos Def, Common, Brother Lynch Hung.
Brother Lynch Hung? You listen to Brother Lynch?
Absolutely, for sure.
Damn.
I feel like his patterns and his
100%.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he was transcending.
Yeah.
She was trans. I'm the type of nigga that'll leave a horse head in your bed.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He was ahead of his time when it comes to cadences.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And he'd fade off and do all these cool things.
He was nice. You know what I'm saying? He was nice. Tech Nine, obviously. You know. But yeah, I would say that was who I was listening to a lot. I would be picking up on what my brothers would be listening to. So they was listening to a lot of West Coast people like the Jacka, Sebo, Mac Dre, you know.
X-Rated and all them.
Yeah, so I'd be listening to a lot of that too, just because of them.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah, as far as me personally, what I was listening, like one of the first, like probably the first 3 raps that I remember memorizing was Brother Lynch Hung, Went Way. You know, like 2 years ago, a friend of mine told me to write me a tight ass rhyme. Like that was on Loaded. This Ring by Tech Nine.
Yep.
You know, everybody want to be down with a nigga when they get a whiff of the money, thinking of taking it from me. Like I remember, nigga, this is 5th grade. You know what I'm saying? I remember memorizing this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sheesh.
But yeah, you know, I don't even know if I have a number 3. I just remember them 2.
Hey, that's
I'm gonna be honest. I remember them too.
Memorizing like that's
I remember
says
them
something.
too. Yeah, for sure. You know,
That's nostalgia like a motherfucker.
But nah, that's what I was listening to back then. 5th grade, 6th grade. It was definitely, you know, them, man, for sure.
What's your favorite Rich song?
Back then.
Nah.
Oh, this period. Man, let me see. See, I'm gonna go back. Go back, you know what I'm saying? Off of pole position.
Oh,
I think it was on pole position. I get so motherfucking high, I think I need a parachute. Drop so motherfucking fast, I think I need a parachute.
What year is that?
That's like...
that was like 2005?
I feel like that was like 2001. 2000.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it might have
was
been.
old. Yeah,
See, I'm not hip on it, bro. That dude drops a new album like every
Yeah,
week.
he
That's
goes.
a fact.
He be
That's
producing.
literally a
Yeah,
fact.
he be
That's
cranking them out.
Nah, he's a workhorse.
Nah,
he be cranking. Yeah, he.
Yeah, that one. I'm a coon from the womb. I guess I shouldn't say that on here. You know.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. He said, yeah. Hey, that's what Richard Factor's song. That's not,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's not what they want by any means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
We
hey,
just
at
like
the end of the
music.
day,
We
he
just
said
like
that,
music.
not us.
We just like music, man.
It's a good song, man. The beat fire. Like,
beat
I'm
fire for
sorry,
sure.
it is what it is. You know.
Abnorm said that though.
But yeah, you know. Other than that, though, I mean, I could also say Kanye West. I know he kind of gets the negative light these days, but
Every episode.
you know, but Kanye West back when I was, you know, when I was a kid,
He was hidden.
I felt like he gave the artsy niggas kind of an archetype, right? Like before Kanye stepped into the scene, you had the Hooper archetype, right?
Yep.
You had the gangster archetype with the big shirts and the big
Wayne,
pants,
all that
whatever.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, just as far as what people identify as.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like how can I
The
say
Hot
it?
Boys, like they're walking around with
yeah.
fucking 4XTs and
Yeah,
shit, bro.
You know what
it's a
I'm saying?
lifestyle.
You know,
Yeah.
and so, but like there was no archetype for like an artsy nigga. You kind of had to choose what
Right, somebody
what
who's
you
looking
wanted
for
to be in,
samples.
you
and,
know.
right, doing
So,
that type of stuff.
so
He brought legitimate style into the game too, for sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
wearing his
yeah,
shirt,
I mean, as far
wearing-
as
wearing
fashion
the polos
goes, but
with
like-
the collars and all that.
but,
yeah.
but what I'm saying is that he made it cool to be an artsy nigga.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't really have no identity before Kanye. You know, yeah, you kind of had the Hotep niggas, or like back then it was called like Pan Africanism. Now they call it like woke. But like even then, that was barely an archetype for black people. You know, it was either the hooper, it was the gangster, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the drug dealer. But
and then you had the few in between, like Common and Mos Def and Talib. And
yeah. And that's what I would call the Hotep Pan-Africanism before.
Oh, okay.
Before
I got it. I'm understanding.
You know what I'm saying?
Got it. So they had to go into that category because there wasn't one. You're right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So once Kanye came into the scene, he kind of birthed a new archetype for niggas to identify as. You know, so I will always hold Kanye in high regards. You know. Even though,
right, we know,
right, you know,
but you're right. No, but you say but ruminating on that, it makes a lot of sense. Like to think about it in that,
I think
context.
he gave everybody an imagination, bro. Like that shit with the teddy bear and like his artwork and shit like that. Like, I mean, bro, he went from like Jesus Walks, and then all of a sudden it was like Welcome to the Good Life, and then it was his artistry, dude, is just out of this world. And then he fucked everybody up with My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Look, he made it cool to experiment. You know what I'm saying? Not even just Dark Twisted Fantasy. Like think about 808s and Heartbreaks. Hip hop was destroying them when he first dropped that. Now that's just like a classic. You know what I'm saying? That shit is a classic, and he prioritized expression at the end of the day, and that's why I feel like I don't know, man. Like I said,
he got to listen to Runaway, bro. That song is like 7 minutes long.
That's my shit. That's my shit.
Right, but like all he does is ding, ding. I'm like, all right, bro. When is this shit gonna start? And it's like, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, look at you. Look at it. It's like I'm just mobbing. Fuck it. All right, now I'm 7 minutes deep into this song and
classic.
You know, so I mean, definitely. I mean, even that one song. I think one of my favorite songs is like I think it's Up All Night. Yeah, it's on Dark Twisted Fantasy. I'm trying to remember. I'll remember it. But like, long story short is he made a porno into a beat.
Oh, okay.
He's like, how can you fuck with the lights on? Fuck with the lights. And it's like,
I haven't heard that.
And it's like,
or maybe I don't remember. Yeah,
that crazy ass beat is gnarly, dude. And he crazy. I mean, even with Yeezus. Yeah, Yeezus was stupid. Blood on the Leaves. Dun, 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 dun. I'm like, I'm about to fuck some shit up.
Yeah,
Make me want to rob some people like Chief Keef. But no, that's the shit that it'd be like, you know?
Nah, for sure. Yeah, so he's definitely you know, a part of my I don't even know if I'd call it influences, but definitely you know. Right.
Influence your style, all that shit.
Yeah, you know.
That's crazy.
I mean, I don't know, because then again, I don't feel like nobody influenced my style.
Not the battle raps or nothing?
Influenced my style.
Because I mean, that's what Kendrick just said too on the Super Bowl. He's like, hey man, I still listen to battle raps. You know, I'm all about Loaded Lux and.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I never wanted to sound like nobody else.
Well, facts. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never wanted to, because I come from that era where originality is paramount. If you sound like somebody else, that's an automatic disqualification. It's automatic violation. Get your ass out of here. Like versus today, everyone want to sound like the poppin' nigga. Everyone wants to sound like everybody else, you know? Facts. But back when I was coming up, you didn't want to sound like nobody else. That's the only reason why I say I'm not sure if I'd say anybody influenced me, like influenced the way that I rap. Maybe influenced me to rap, but not influenced the way that I rap.
You still want to get it. You want to still want to pick up a pen. It's like, all right, man, like, I mean, this is contrary, but like, it's like me being white or whatever. It's like, man, like Eminem, you know, he was fucking huge, and
I gotta put him in there too. Yeah. I gotta put him in there too. Like, it'd be disrespectful for me not to. Like, what he said, broke the rubber, busted a nut up in your mother. So how you feel about having another little brother? Like shit like that. It's like, hold on, he's nice, bro. You know, this is before relapse and all of that shit. But like his come up,
the whole like his real name's Clarence. Yeah. You know, it's like, and he has a real nice marriage.
Nah, for sure.
Because he just and the cool thing about him was he was always publicizing the shit of making fun of himself.
Absolutely.
He's like, I am white, and he did fuck my wife. Or my girl. It's like, but I'm still sitting here screaming, fuck the free world. It's
for sure. Like, if y'all ever get a chance, look up his Sway in the Morning, or I guess it was Sway in the Morning then, it was Sway and Tech. But look up his Sway and Tech freestyles, like when he was coming up before he dropped his first album.
Like the anthem that he did with Tech?
Yeah. Killing shit.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, man. I wish I could remember the first lines of that, because I remember we had that on VHS. He recorded it off of BET, my big brother. Recorded it on BET. We had it on the VHS. I would listen to this shit all the fucking time.
See?
You know what I'm saying?
But there's the influence.
That's what it was.
See? That's
This place is my house. I might as well erase my face with white out because y'all can't see me like Mace's eyebrows. My house is a nice house. Like, yeah, nah, hey. Man, damn, I forgot all about that shit.
But see, there's the influence.
Absolutely. For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, because I've never seen somebody like that, bro, like just rip someone apart. He's like, you're sitting here with no shoestrings. How the fuck you going to?
He was nice, man. He was built for it.
Yeah, because that shit was nasty with that shit. Because, I mean, you know. And that's what I'm saying with battle rap, bro. Like, I mean, I didn't know about Dirtbag Dan and all these the huge people. Like,
found it and
yeah.
Lugs and
like Drake was like huge into that shit. And I'm like, how the fuck are you big into that shit? Like, out of all fucking people.
But it's about the pen, man. That's the only place in hip hop left that it's about the bars. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
it's the only place in hip hop
solely about
left that it's only about the bars. You don't get that nowhere else because everywhere else is, you know, trying to be pop. You're trying to be the algorithm.
So it's pure.
It's pure. Absolutely. For sure.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, speaking on that then, man, like, you see all these beasts that come in and out of hip hop and shit like that, man. Like, what's your thoughts on that shit, bro? Because I mean, like I said, I just came back from St. Louis and I watched the Kendrick Lamar concert.
Okay, how was that?
God, bro, iconic.
Yeah,
and I say iconic, man, because like a lot of people are like, yo, what you waiting for? You know, you trying to listen to Not Like Us? And I'm like, nah,
I wish I
could
could have come. Yeah,
I wanted to hear him say, I wanted him to rap Euphoria.
Yeah. Okay.
Because in my opinion, this is just my opinion, everybody don't kill me for this shit, because I know y'all gonna say hit me up, but I think Euphoria is one of the hardest diss tracks ever made. Because like the shit, bro, he started out slow where he's like, you know, you a liar and a habitual too, you know, and then he's like, all right, now I'm trying to get this shit tatted on me actually, but like he said, don't tell no lie about me, I won't tell the truth about you. Yeah. And you say it all that, and then it's like, and he's like, yeah. He's like, I'm low, okay. And I'm out of here.
Right.
But even like in the concert, he was like, cutthroat business, y'all got shit twisted. What is it, the braids? Yeah. And like the whole fucking concert was like, what is it, the braids? Yeah. I'm like,
that's so dope.
Iconic.
and like what he was saying, like, you know, like he's like, I hate the way that you walk, I hate the way you talk. I'm like, I feel this whole fucking record, dog. Like, it's like with Hit Me Up with Tupac. He's like, first of all, fuck your bitch and the cookie came. You know, it's like, you hear that right off the bat, but then he's rapping. But Kendrick, bro, kept you with Euphoria. I was just like,
yeah, I feel like Kendrick is a master at building that suspense to where you have to catch the next line and you have to catch the next line.
The boogeyman.
Yeah, it's like you have to catch these lines. You know what I'm saying? It's not just me. I'm with the culture feeling. He had the, you know what I'm saying? He had the other one. What is it?
It wasn't the culture feeling.
He said,
I like Drake when he act tough.
No, not that one. It was the.
That shit was crazy though. He literally told my whole life story of Drake. I was like, I love when this dude be singing.
Right.
Why does he always want to act tough? And then he says it in the song. I said, all right, bro, dude just read my mind, and I don't even never met this dude in my life.
Nah, he said, I pray that y'all my real friends. If not, I'm Y&W. I said, oh my God, hold on, bro.
Murder on my mind.
Yeah, I said, Jesus Christ. Yeah, nah, it was a good one.
Bro,
it was a good one. I'm gonna be honest. My favorite song off that, from that little beef or whatever you would call it, I think it was the other one. What's the one where he had like the Al Green sample?
616.
616. I don't know what it was about that one. It was
stupid,
mesmerizing. Like I had to listen to it 5 times in a row just to make sure I'm catching everything. Like, and I like writing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a great writer. He's a writer's writer.
But that's what I'm saying, though, with Euphoria, bro. He literally broke you down. Like,
absolutely.
Here's your little singing. I got singing. Now I got this. Now I'm hardcore. Now I'm really, he's like, I even hate when you say the word. But that's just me, I guess.
Yeah. No, he was styling. He was styling all on that.
Yeah.
I was like, bro.
Yeah,
like,
just tap toeing all over that.
But that's what I'm saying. Beautiful. He was dancing on that dude's fucking corpse. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just tap dancing him, man.
Nah,
he's like, I'm battling. He's like, am I battling Ghost or AI?
Yeah, right. But I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is an unpopular opinion than a motherfucker.
Okay.
I like Taylor Made.
Okay.
The one where he had the Tupac AI and the Snoop Dogg AI.
Why?
It's creativity.
Oh, come on.
It's
man.
creativity.
I
It's
have
creativity.
to tell you,
man.
when I first heard it, I liked it too.
I'm gonna just be honest. It was like it was
I
the,
did.
It was the poking
It
the
was
bear.
yeah.
We need you, West Coast savior. It was like I'm a sick nigga, right? So I like the sick shit. You know what I'm saying? It was beautiful. I like it.
Man, but that's what I'm saying.
I
He's
like
like,
it.
he's like, am I battering ghosts or AI? He's like feeling like Joel Osteen.
Well, yeah.
My
I mean,
my sixth sense is telling me.
yeah.
off.
When you get creative and outside the box like that, it makes you an easy target.
I mean, yeah. Sometimes it gets received well.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
but,
might. Be,
but if you got somebody who's about to come at you, like, and you do something like that, you're setting yourself.
Yeah.
Drake didn't know though. Like even like I'm gonna say this real quick and we'll pivot to something else. But the thing with like even with the concert, you know what I'm saying? Like each shit that he did was like if you guys remember the Lil Wayne interview where he's like
interrogated.
Yeah, the interrogation where they're like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So long story short, the dude, he's like, yeah, you know, why don't you do this? Why don't you drop? And like Kendrick just sitting there and it's saying it. And then it cuts and then Kendrick laughs and then it plays Not Like Us.
Yeah.
So it's, but what he's saying with that is, because like if you listen to Drake's song, he's like, drop.
Exactly.
You know, and he's like, I'm gonna flip that on you because you thought you were cool. You were telling me to drop all the time, and I'm just sitting in the cut. Like,
I mean, he was poking the bear, you know, and I think a lot of that antagonizing nature that Drake was coming with was because they would always send shots subliminally, and he would never respond outright with "I'm talking to Drake." So he's like, "Look, no, nigga, you're following through this time." That was Drake's whole thing. Nah, you're following through this time. You can't duck it. And unfortunately, we see what happened.
Right.
You know, we see what happened.
Yeah.
We see what happened.
Yeah, the story's been been written, dog.
It was a beautiful battle, man, for sure. Cause I'ma always be Team Drake.
what?
I'ma always be Team. Hey, call me what you want. I'ma always be Team Drake. I feel like he has a nice pen when he uses it.
I was about to say, come on now.
You know, when he uses it.
You a battle rapper too, man. So you know, like, come on, man. Like, does he be writing his rhymes? Is that really his shit?
I think you could tell the ones that he does and versus the ones that he.
I can't.
You can't. Really?
I guess I've never been that big of a fan. I mean, like I liked him when he was doing stuff with Wayne and like
Right.
and then I just stopped listening to him because I was like, I don't know, it's just something about it.
See, I feel like the deep introspective shit is the shit that you know is him. But
okay, I get what you're saying.
Okay, but
You
when
know
it's
what I'm
flashy and made for commercialization,
some of that's not him. Yeah, like
Right, he's
mob
got-
ties.
Yeah.
right? They're like, hey, you need to do right here. You,
I need a one dance. This is damn sure
Yeah,
not Drake.
yeah. No, not at all. The pop hits.
Got
and
it.
You know, no.
right.
I
That's
like
the
when that
formula.
Hotline Bling,
You're going with the
No,
formula.
I think Highlight Bleeds him.
Yeah, but, hey, Erica Badu did that a lot better.
Sure. I think Highlight Bleeds him, you know.
Erica Badu did that a lot better.
But he can't, Highlight Bling? Oh, you just
Yeah.
mean that? Yeah.
Yeah.
But the only thing that I can't do anymore, I can't put him in my Mount Rushmore of writers type. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Because it's been proven again and again and again, he doesn't write all of his shit. And there's only so much that I could be like, okay, yeah, I fuck with you. Like, I'd have to be a dick writer to still be like, no, he's the best writer. Because he's
Okay,
proven
but
it.
speaking on that, then you know what I'm saying. I feel like he made push-ups. I feel like he wrote that record.
Yeah.
Because if you're talking about that, like you can kind of tell. You can kind of tell. And then he made Family Matters, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think you wrote this,
You
dog.
didn't like Family Matters?
Hell no.
You
Oh man,
Drop a sweaty bag on PG.
Okay, I didn't like that.
dog.
I didn't like that.
yeah,
first
that
part.
was not a good one.
The second part and the third part, he was cooking. The kid that just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. Where's your uncle at? Cause I'm trying to talk to the man of the house. Like he was cooking. He was fatherless.
How you big stepping with a man
cooking.
size 7 mans on? Like I like that.
you know?
It's cool, but it's like, okay, you got that, and then you got Euphoria, which bodied both of those.
Euphoria did. Euphoria did.
He's like, I got you, and then he's like,
loves Kendrick.
Yeah, I mean,
He just really loves Kendrick.
He's
He
worth
just
it.
really loves Kendrick.
You know?
Yeah.
No,
I'm just saying.
not just saying I love Kendrick. Like the thing is, like everybody wants to poke the motherfucker, and then when he pops out, then he's like,
No, he's very talented.
I'm gonna be
he's
honest.
super
I don't
talented.
think Drake even really wanted to drop push-ups yet. It got leaked first.
yeah,
Remember it got
yeah,
leaked.
because he was saying Diddy in it.
Yeah, he said Diddy in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
He
he
said-
dropped
he said
another
Diddy.
version and he didn't say nothing about Diddy. You know?
Nope.
So yeah, I think
He said something about Rick Ross. He's like, man, this motherfucker turning 50.
And that's another thing. Like, everybody was on him. I think he shouldn't have even never tried to respond to everybody else. Try to respond to ASAP. Try to respond to Rick Ross. Just respond to Kendrick. He's the biggest threat.
You're right.
Fuck
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like the little barnacles on your boat. You know what I mean? To an extent, like you think about it, it's like, look, that's a rock. I'm gonna hit that. Like we need to take care of this rock.
Bro, like he was worried about the Titanic, where it's like, hey, you see this big ass iceberg we about to hit.
That's what I'm saying.
And he's like, nah, we're about to go over here, sit over here. We're gonna address ASAP Rocky, who hasn't dropped an album in 5 years.
Come on now, fuck out of here.
All because I'm talking about his bitch. So hey, here we go. What is this? A 20v1? And he said that shit, and then here comes Kendrick. He's like,
No,
if it's 20v1.
20. If I got to battle your ghostwriters.
Yeah, he's like, if I got to battle the people that write with you, it's like, he's like, I'll bring them out too. Tell him.
Cooking.
Shit was fucking crazy,
Cooking.
dog.
Yeah,
Like, but
Kendrick
that's
got that
what a
violence,
time to be
like-
alive for real. Like, you know.
Oh, it had the culture by storm, man. You know, and that's the shit that I like. Like, you could tell it was somebody who thinks they're the best versus somebody who thinks they're the best. Let's go at it, and let's see, you know, what the people think. You know what I'm saying?
He even dropped Family Matters, and then 20 minutes later, Kendrick dropped Meet the Grams.
Yeah.
Now, tell me that. You could call me a Kendrick stan or whatever, or really liking Kendrick, but who can respond in that time and manner? And he was like, yeah, okay, I know what you're about to do. You're
No,
gonna
he's
talk about my moms.
I think that was a thing where I'm going to out Drake. Remember, Drake was doing that with me.
That's a good way to say it.
But Kendrick said it in Euphoria.
He
goes back to back. I like that record.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to get back to that
for the record. Yeah. Yep.
You know, and he's like trolling for bitches. Like, I don't know. He's just destroyed that shit.
Nah, Kendrick did his thing, man. And I always gotta, you know, I gotta give Kendrick his respect as a writer because he is a true fucking writer. You know what I'm saying? He's a true writer to his core. And I gotta give him respect for that, man.
But he brought competition back into hip hop.
Oh, absolutely. For sure.
Name one other beef that you can talk about.
Almost to the detriment of it. Because since that, it ain't like people's really been paying attention to everybody else that's been dropping since.
You don't need to.
But
yeah, but that kind of defeats the point. You want people to keep popping up,
right? But you gotta, but
you don't need to have beefs and have to have this type of negativity passed back and forth. That people are like, well, that's really genius how you did that, but still, it's not like I'm building you up, like, you know.
Who's gonna pick it up?
Like he's talking about great, you know.
It ain't really.
From gratitude to coming to be, I mean,
but he just sat there and said, hip hop is dusty. So
for sure, absolutely,
right. But who's gonna pick it up? This is the blog era we still talking about, bro. Like this shit's the 2010s and to now. Like this is the blog era. We spoke about this on.
So
other
who's
podcasts.
up next? Is what you're saying?
Exactly. Who's gonna pick that up?
I wouldn't call it the blog era anymore.
It's
because the blogs ain't in control of the algorithm is. This is the algorithm era.
No, you're right. But the thing is, we're still talking about two blog people, Kendrick and Drake.
Okay.
That blew up. They're not new.
That's the pinnacle. The Pac and Biggie.
Yeah, because of their age and their tenure in the right. They're 2 decades deep.
That dude to pick it up, Playboy Cardi.
But the problem is, it's been a year since that happened, and that's still the hot topic of hip hop nowadays.
Right, we're talking about it now.
That's my point. There's nothing really that's like.
Is GNX a classic?
It's okay.
What?
I think it was made for California. It was made for California.
That is
You know
true.
what I'm saying? I don't think it was made for the world or for the, you know, I think it was made for California, you know. Now, we got
West
some
Coast,
joints on
sure.
there, but.
I listen to that shit front to back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it captivates my attention. Mm-hmm. You know, where I'm like, okay, whacked out murals, and then you got
TV off.
TV off, yeah. You know, like you got all types of
Woke up
shit.
looking for the broccoli. What's the name of that song?
Squabble Up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, that's another thing too I liked about the Kendrick concert, man. Like he had the dices and then the air freshener said Mac Dre.
No, that's cool.
It was fire.
Shout and respect.
Yeah, that's dope.
Rest in peace to Mac Dre. But yeah, man. So as we got onto that whole the Kendrick and Drake shit, it's all gravy.
Yeah, no, we go where we go.
That's what we told you. We're like, hey man, we just gonna vibe it off and how does that?
For sure.
But I gotta ask you this question real quick, man. This is left field because he doesn't know it. I know it. How in the hell did you link up with Rittz?
That's my motherfucking guy. That's my motherfucking dog, man. Shout out Rittz, man. That's my dude.
Because that's why I asked you the rap thing, and I'm like, okay, Tech Nine, Rich. I'm like, he ain't saying Rittz yet.
Yeah, nah. Rittz my dude. I actually just ended up bumping into him at the where was we at? We was at Side Pockets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is when I dropped Renaissance. Yeah, and I never finished my music story. I stopped at Renaissance. But this is when I dropped Renaissance. I pull up to Side Pockets in Lee Summit. And, you know, I see him there. I'm like, okay, so we just chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, and, you know, he's telling me his story, you know what I'm saying, of how he's been rapping and who he's been rapping with, et cetera, et cetera. I'm telling him my story. And he's like, I fuck with you. You authentic.
What year is this?
2016.
Okay.
2015, something along the
It
lines.
was before he got signed with Strange, because that's why he was
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm telling him about my story and everything. He's like, look, I fuck with you. You authentic, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm like, yo, you mind just cutting a promo for me? You know, I just give you my CD, you hold it up, just say, hey, you know, et cetera, et cetera. He's like, yeah, I got you. So boom, I put the camera on. He's like, yeah, man, fuck with my boy Abnorm. Yeah, you know, all of that shit, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, look, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. So after that, we was just cool. Nigga had me in his video, Down for Mine.
Yep.
He shouted me out in the song. Shout out to the homie Abnorm on All Night. You know what I'm saying? It's been some tour dates where he just had me out, pull up, whatever the case. Whenever he come down here, I open up for him. You know, like, he a real solid dude. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't owe me anything when he you know, decided to do promo for me, or to shout me out on the song, or to throw me in. He didn't owe me nothing. You know what I'm saying? But he just did it because he just fucked with me, you know? And it's funny, I got a crazy story. So I remember one time, right? He was at a hotel in Lee Summit. I pull up, and this is when he dropped the CD that had All Night on it. I can't remember that. I can't remember the name of that CD. But the cover was based on a Stevie Wonder cover. So anyway, right, he had me pull up, and he's like, yo, check out these songs or whatever. So he's giving me the preview for the album.
Lucky.
So, you know, right. Like, that's my dog.
Right.
Lucky
So I remember I had some Xanax on me, you know, I'm moving and grooving, right? So, you know, anyway, so I pop one of them, right? And he's like, yo, you want a shot of Crown? I'm like, I ain't fucking gonna do a shot of Crown. Blackout. Woke up in jail. Was like, what the fuck am I doing here? Got out of jail. I had a fucking ticket list that was taller than me. Mind you, I'm 6'1". So it was like, it's...
And you barred out.
Barred out. Don't
You
remember
barred
shit.
out, dog.
Barred out. It said I was running from the cops. I had this on me. I had that on me. Fleeing and looting. All kind of shit.
Barred out.
So I'm texting him. I'm like, yo, I just got out of jail. What the fuck happened? He was like, yo, you try to smoke in the room. I told you can't smoke in here. You smoked in the fire escape. The fire thing went off. And you ran. You like, all right, look. He said I gave him dap and I just ran up out the hotel. And then I crashed into a hotel in the plaza. So, and like I said, I don't remember none of this shit. So apparently I tried to hop out the car and, you know, whatever the case. But, yeah, you know. Shout out my dog, man.
Man, on a nice one. Boy, on a nice one.
Yeah, he was wild. That was actually once I became vegan. You know what I'm saying? I stopped doing all kind of drugs. I stopped drinking for a minute. I wasn't fucking with shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I could have died. I could have drove into Bush Creek. And, it would have been over with.
You barred out and gone.
Yeah,
dog.
I wouldn't even have remembered. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
Yeah, once that happened and I got out, I was like,
bro, I was trying to tell you not to smoke in the
Right.
Yeah, he said,
right. And you're like, I don't remember any of that.
I don't remember none of that shit. Nope.
Right.
I was looking at my phone, nigga. I'm trying to fuck some of my female serves and shit.
Nah,
like,
it makes
all
your mood
kinds of
switch.
shit. I said, oh my God.
Yeah, it makes your mood switch.
I wouldn't fuck her sober. Like, what are you doing? But yeah, it was.
Nigga said,
Yeah, no, it was crazy, man. It was.
He said,
That's my dude.
I said, I got the wrong number.
Yeah, that's my dude. Nah, hey, speaking of Rittz though, he's nice as fuck too. You know what I'm saying?
He's a humble dude. I've met him a couple times. You know what I'm saying? He's a humble dude.
Absolutely, bro. Personable, you know, real easy to talk to, you know. I remember one time we was roasting each other down at the Riot Room, Green Room, right? And, we was going in.
First of all, that's not a green room.
Well,
I know
it wasn't green, but I mean, whatever you would call it.
That couch was
the basement.
Yeah.
It was in the Riot room basement.
Yeah, you.
So we roasting each other. I'm like,
down
man,
there.
you ready to highlight the papers? Nigga had some light green shoes on. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And he said something along the lines of, "I keep talking. We gonna have to call Black Lives Matter or something like that." But like, I was dying. The whole room was like,
Right.
until they heard me laughing. They was like, okay, I guess it was all right to laugh. But like, it was just a joke. You know what I'm saying? That's my motherfucking dude, man. That's my guy, man.
Shout out to Rich.
Yeah, that's my boy. Maybe I shouldn't have shared that story. Maybe
You're probably gonna see this like, what the fuck?
yeah, maybe I shouldn't share that story. But that's my motherfucking dog. That's
dope, man. That's dope, man. That's I mean, hey, that's the pocket, bro. Figure it out what's happening.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy.
But yep.
All right, we got a few more for you.
All right.
I want to ask you this though, real quick. Where did you come up with the name Abnorm?
I always knew I was different. I always knew I was weird as hell. Like I'm not really a personable type person unless I got some shots in me or something like that. Like I really don't talk to people like that. I don't interact with people. Even when I do, I'm still just kind of awkward. I always been like I'm a chameleon, right? So I'm able to blend in. I'm able to,
How you doing, sir?
But then
and
it's
all
still
that.
kind of like, something's off about this guy,
I'm on a bar with a whole list of shit the size of me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, yeah, that was the tickets. Yeah, I had all kind of shit, So I always knew I was weird, and instead of being like, how do I fix it? I'm gonna just embrace it, and that's just what it was, So I just decided to embrace it, and I've been abnorm ever since fucking 11th grade,
That's dope,
I'm the abnorm, aka Uncle Tay, aka the host that rap better than most,
Okay. So you got the battle rap league coming. What
Yep.
else you got going? You got anything else you want us to tap you in with?
I mean, shit, I'm gonna be honest, man. I still want to drop shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been wanting to drop Rap Game Dusty.
This might be this Don Julio that he had.
It could be, yeah. I ain't
As
gonna lie
y'all watch
to you.
this shit from the beginning, this transition.
He gets
Because
friendlier at the end.
I still want to prove that I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? So I got an album that I've been working on called Rap Game Dusty, and I'm gonna just be talking about how to rap Game Dusty. I got another album called Gritter's Instinct, and I'm gonna be it's like Killer Instinct.
Right.
So I'm gonna be sampling a lot of video game shit. I'm gonna be sampling Tekken. I'm gonna be sampling Killer Instinct, Street Fighter.
Sure.
Like I got all my samples already, ready to go. I made some beats for a few of them.
Metal Gear Solid type of stuff.
Metal
Gear
I can't even
Solid.
say that shit.
Metal Gear Solid?
Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
You know
what I'm talking about?
That's
It's
crazy.
Metal
Yeah,
Gear.
with Snake.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Stay down.
Of course. Yeah.
Right.
Siphon filter.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
you know
Siphon
that shit?
filter. Yeah.
It's gonna have all this. It was gonna be called Gritter's Instinct.
Okay.
So I got some beats made for that, And what's so crazy is this was before it was popular to say fuck streaming services. But I had a whole album already set out called Spotify Killed the Music Business.
Fact.
And the cover was Spotify being a serial killer, killing CDs,
That's genius.
killing tapes, and killing like 45s.
Vinyls?
Yeah, vinyls. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And I had the covers ready and everything.
Well-
And then it started becoming a trend. And I didn't want to be one of them niggas that's like, okay,
trend.
I'm hopping on
Oh,
this
yeah.
trend. You know what I'm saying?
I go there making fun of Donald Trump. I should make some tote bags.
Yeah, like I'm not doing none of that shit.
None
You
of
know what
that.
I'm saying? So it was like, I felt like I was beat to the punch, and that kind of discouraged me because I just never want to look like a nigga that's not original. You know what I'm saying? I never
Right.
want to look like a nigga that's riding a wave. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It is what it is. They beat me to it. I should have been on the ball a little bit more about it, but I still got the album covers for all of that shit and everything. Shout out my boy Johnny. He did his thing on the covers, man. But
Okay. So here we go, man. Last couple of things we're gonna run to you.
okay.
So, first of all, I want to know your Mount Rushmore of battle rappers.
Battle rappers.
All right.
Yeah, my Mount Rushmore battle rappers it'll probably be I gotta put Loaded Lux on there.
Yes.
He's great. Gotta put Jay That Guy on there. I feel like when it comes to that get money talk, ain't nobody talking that get money shit like Jay That Guy. Okay, so we got Loaded, we got Jay That Guy. Solo. I feel like he's so much of himself. Niggas don't care that, you know, some of his shit just might be left field. It's like we're just so captivated.
Right, but what he's saying in that
Yeah,
words,
right. You know what I'm saying? Gotta put Solo on there. My number 4.
Eminem.
Niggas is gonna be mad at me because I didn't mention him, but I'm gonna say A-Ward. You ever heard of A-Ward?
Yeah.
He's one of the nicest off the top.
I'm shocked that you didn't throw
Where's he
Eminem
from?
in there.
He's from Tennessee, but he grew up down here. You know what I'm saying? He grew up down here. He's doing big shit. Like he battling on KOT. This nigga got like 3 battles every weekend, and he's phenomenal at every fucking battle he does. You know what I'm saying?
You need to battle Cassidy.
Who?
You.
I'll kill him. Yeah. I'll destroy him. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's one of the goats.
I'll destroy him. Yeah, I'll destroy him. Now, we talking about Prime Cassidy. That's different.
Yeah,
Maybe
back in 2005 Cassidy.
But like this battle rap
like
era.
Yeah, he's had a brain.
This ain't
incident. Yeah,
this ain't
he's
his
not-
era. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no. He still got the pen for it.
Yeah,
but
he's still good,
But he still
he's not-
raps like back then. He still raps like he's battling Freeway.
Got it.
And,
yeah.
and you know what I'm saying? The game has progressed
Biden,
so
Philadelphia Freeway,
far
Yeah.
that this ain't the era for that. You know what I'm saying? I think Cassidy would do his best if he was battling other people from his era instead of battling new battle rappers.
Yeah, like
you know
Sci-Hi or someone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know Saha. Saha a little nice. Saha's fire. Saha's fire. But like
Either the-
that'll be like somebody like Muhammad Ali fighting, you know, Crawford
Jake
or
Paul.
like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
like
it's not apples to apples.
you old. You know what I'm no, fuck, that sounds offensive, don't it?
Yeah.
No offense, but like
It's like Mike Tyson fighting Jake Paul.
yeah, we'll say it like that. We'll say it like that.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, no, he needs to fight Roy Jones. Like that was a good
There you
fight.
go. Yeah, the
But don't
Roy
fight
Jones
none of
and
these
then-
new niggas. Fight people from your era. You know?
Got it.
Okay.
But
I understand that.
but yeah, I mean if I had more heads on Mount Rushmore, you know, I'd probably put Cassidy in there. Because I mean I grew up on Cassidy's raps.
Of course.
I remember this nigga was in the house. He had like a 20-minute freestyle. Big ass fitted cap. Didn't even fit. But he was spitting. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker could battle rap, but I don't know if he can
and
make
he would
songs.
go.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. Hey, look, he had them bars.
Yeah.
He had them bars.
They tried to make that hit with
He
Hotel.
was the first one who
Yeah,
captivated
they
me
tried
with
it.
that.
They tried
Yeah.
it. They tried it. But you know, I'd put Eminem on my second Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
You know? I don't know if
Mount
that's
Abnorm.
allowed.
Mount Abnorm.
Yeah, just over here, you buy.
I can't put myself on there. You know,
I said the Mount
but
of
your
Abnorm.
mountain, you just
Yeah.
name it after yourself.
Oh,
and
the
reserve it as
Mount
like
of
a park.
Abnorm.
Yeah,
Okay,
park,
okay,
Mount
okay.
Abnorm. You
Okay,
know.
for sure. I thought you was talking
Yeah.
about
No,
just
no,
a
no.
singular head of me.
No,
like,
little solid.
okay, look, hey, I respect it for sure.
He's like, hey,
I'm
I mean,
all
when
for
when it comes
Yeah,
down to Kansas City, though, bro, you got Shadow, you, Mac.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's my Mount Rushmore. I can't think of a fourth.
I would. It's a toss up.
Who's the best you've ever battled?
Ooh,
The best that I've ever battled.
Yup. Just one.
Best I've ever battled. The best I've ever. So we're not saying a person who beat me because I fucked up.
I don't care if you won or lost. I want to know who's the best.
Okay.
Because you might beat somebody who you're like, man, this person was hands down. I'm right because I've heard you talk and I've heard you rap and you're sick with it. So you know that. So let's hear who.
The best person that I've battled. I'm gonna be honest. It'll probably be Shadow.
Yeah.
It'll probably be Shadow. He was just so nice off the top. And it was like you could try to do whatever to try to distract him or whatever the case, and he'll use that in his rap. Don't yell nothing at him because that's going to be his next punchline. Like you can't do that with Shadow. You know what I'm saying?
No, you can't.
Your
He just
shoes are
completely
stupid, and all of a sudden you hear about stupid shoes in his next bar. Like he's one of them. Like you're not throwing him off his game. You know what I'm saying? It'll probably definitely be. And I'm only speaking of people from that era of the freestyle era.
Okay.
Because you had to be nice. Like this era, you got time to write. Like when you book somebody for a battle, usually give them a month in advance. Hey, look, you're battling Cheeseburger. So now,
so you know who you're paired up against.
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So you can have all the
didn't know that.
Cheeseburger lines. You know what I'm saying? Oh, your name's Cheeseburger.
So you have a
but I
variety-
gave your
so
bitch
it's
the
like-
pickle. Like
So
you can
it's
have
like
all
a
them
bunch of
lines.
jokes ready
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got a bunch of bars ready to go.
You got a bunch of bars ready to go. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But back in the day, it was you know your opponent as soon as you get on the stage,
Right.
15 seconds.
You.
And right. You know what I'm saying?
And I gotta size you up real quick.
For sure. Okay, what kind of shoes you
So
got
if you
on?
go second, you
How
almost
tight
have
is your
advantage.
pants? Okay, let
Sometimes.
me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, it was one of them.
Right.
Yeah, it was one of them.
Right. If they trip on the stairs, you're like, I got something.
Yeah,
I
for
got
sure.
something for you.
For sure.
Yeah.
Uncoordinated.
So yeah,
bitch.
so you got to
Like you gonna figure out. Yeah, you gonna figure out something.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you got to read them
Coordinated bitch.
completely. Yeah,
for
so
sure.
so it changes it. It makes it different.
Yeah, like
It
that
makes the
era.
energy exchange
That
different.
era is unmatched. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So everybody from that era is always going to get my complete and utmost respect. So
So let me ask you
Definitely
this: Do you ever do that? Since you have the ability to, since you do control what's going on, do you ever do that? Like, hey, we're gonna mix it up tonight and have old school, and hey, guess what?
we
You
haven't.
were supposed to be doing so and so, but guess what? You know.
Well, we haven't yet.
We're gonna
but
have-
We're definitely
you know,
not opposed to it. Our last battles, we had open ciphers to where if you write and you got a 16, go ahead and rap it over this, and let's figure out who can rap on beats as well. But like we haven't had a freestyle battle or
Because
like
even
one
if
of
you
them
do
type
it
battles.
like, hey, you know, everybody put in $20,
Right.
and whoever
right.
wins gets the pot.
Well,
and whoever takes
we
second
did that for the
gets part of
cipher.
it.
We did that for the cipher.
Yeah,
Whoever
but-
got the nicest 16 would
Yeah,
slide
but they're
to this
writing
beat.
for it,
would
but
get-
this is off the
no,
top,
no,
so-
no.
yeah, okay.
It was just whoever there.
Oh.
Like surprise, like if you got a 16, just to rap over this. Like it wasn't battlers. It was
Okay.
just
Yeah,
we're gonna
rappers,
play a beat. Whoever's in the crowd
so
can
it's
rap.
not really
get on
competition.
stage.
You're just like, hey, I wrote this and I think this is great.
I mean, it kind of is a competition.
Yeah.
you
It is a
know?
competition. Who has the hottest 16?
But you're not talking about.
Oh yeah, you're not battling.
No, you're not battle
nobody.
rapping.
Right.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, it's a cipher. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
cipher.
I'm
exactly.
just saying that's a cool idea, and I think that'd be really entertaining to watch.
I mean,
That actually
maybe.
would be actually dope.
Yeah,
Throw
maybe.
everybody, hey, $20 in.
Hey
bro.
man,
Let's see.
we'll help you.
Let's see
We'll
who
help you
can-
try to figure that out for sure. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'll be
maybe.
right
Dude,
there.
then you gonna be like, hey,
Yeah, maybe we'll do a top 4. You know, throw 25 in. We got a $100 pot. If you think you nice off the top, freestyling, let's just go ahead and knock it out in the middle of our other battles. You know, maybe.
Yeah,
hey, do it
yeah.
halftime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you
Do it
know.
halftime. Hey, we're gonna cut it to this, but hey, we got $25 for these 4 people right here. Let's see who got this.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a possibility.
Bing, bop, boom.
Type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand.
Right.
Yeah, you know, maybe.
Flip it up on them. Like, oh shit, I can make how much? Oh, okay, bet.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it makes a
yeah.
unique experience, especially for the people that are there. Like, man, I saw.
For sure. The people that's not battling but still
Right,
rapping
right.
the building. Yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
Like someone
That'd be a
honest
hell
like
of a show.
me.
He
That's
ain't
what I'm
lying.
saying. Yeah,
you got
that's
something right there.
yeah. You have the ability to do that. That's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. You know, anything's possible. I'm not taking nothing away. I think, you know, especially when Jay and 58 watch this, I'm pretty sure they'll try to incorporate a little bit of that into it. So I can see it happening.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it happening.
Yeah, it's good when you've created people that you can feed off like that.
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah, absolutely.
And they definitely, you know, I feel like it's a mutual exchange because I'm a creative person. And both of them definitely like to create. They're outside the box. You know, they kind of like me when it comes to they want to be original. They're not just hopping on the train because it's a popular train to be
right.
on.
Like I think this is cool, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna
exactly.
do what I think is cool. I don't. Right.
Nah, they trying to be original. They trying to trailblaze. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
You know, so I always give respect when respect due. And they're my guys.
Perfect. All right.
That's what's up.
There we go.
Mhm.
All right, man. Last one, man. Last but
Okay.
not least, but who you want to get on the podcast next, man?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe
Get Rittz.
I believe it.
Hey,
I
man,
mean,
you
I
know
can
this,
holler
man.
at him, you know, but
Hey,
Why
bro.
Jesus
Shit.
get him here?
but I think the two people. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to choose between the two.
Okay.
I think A Ward would be an amazing guest, and I believe Jay, that guy, would be an amazing guest. I believe both of them have journeys that need to be tapped into, that need to be asked about, and I think they got stories that can captivate an audience.
And they're both
You know.
on your Rushmore, so I mean, it's like,
Oh yeah, no, they both nice.
yeah,
They both nice.
nobody here has been
And
able to
they
say
both
people on
from
the
here, right?
Rushmore. Yeah,
You said what?
They're both from here, right?
Yeah.
that's the first. No one has said someone on the Rushmore that they're able to then be like,
That's the
hey,
first?
yeah.
That is the
Look,
first.
look, I stay
Man,
original.
I
I stay
appreciate
original
that,
with it,
for
man.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't
now I'm like even more interested in talking because I'm like, man.
Hey, hold
no,
on
they
now.
nice,
Right,
man.
that's a whole different. That's a whole different ballgame.
Like-
I like to create. I just like that. Like,
Yeah, like I said, A-Ward's a workhorse. You know what I'm saying? I think Jay got a story that needs to be in front of the cameras.
Jay the guy.
Jay that guy.
Jay
Yeah.
that guy.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Jay that guy. D-A-T.
That
Yeah,
Hey,
not
Jay that
T-H-A-T.
guy, we got
Jay
you.
that guy and A-Ward. You know, I definitely think if
I
you
mean,
was to
shoot,
pick either one of those.
I mean, we could shoot both. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah, for sure.
if you know them, send them our way. I have
sure.
no problem with sending them
love
down.
to talk to him.
For sure.
Love
Absolutely.
to listen to some of their stuff too. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, Jay makes music. A-Ward, I don't think he makes music. I just think he's just on his battle rap shit. Like, and the
Hey,
thing
that's all
about
good.
it,
we
like,
can watch his battle raps.
Yeah, for sure. For
We
sure.
can, we can. Hey, there's all ways you can tap in these days. It's goddamn internet. This shit's undefeated.
I don't think you're gonna be able to watch all of A-Ward's battles because, like I said, he battles 3 times a weekend. Like he's a workhorse. Like he's
Shit.
a rapper's
That's a lot.
rapper. He's nice. You know, he's fire.
That's
you know,
that's
but
straight.
my personal favorite, you know, is probably gonna be Jay that guy because he taught that get money shit. You know what I'm saying? and that's
So fucking nice.
I love it. You know, he taught that trap nigga shit. He taught that get money shit. Like that's the shit I like hearing. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about how big the gun is. I don't care about how many niggas you killed at the liquor store. I don't care about none of this shit.
I'll be like,
Can we talk about some
June
numbers?
and some stuff like that.
Yeah, can we talk about getting some money? That's what I like, you know. And Jay, that guy, definitely, he's one of those. You know what I'm saying?
Bet.
You know, but yeah, yep.
Well, there y'all have it, man. Hey, tell the people where they can find you at.
Hey, find me at TheAbnorm on YouTube, TheAbnorm on Instagram. What else the kids use?
TikTok.
X.
I'll plug all
Twitter,
everything,
you know.
everything will be in the bio too.
Holla at me at thestylesquared.com. Get your merch, get your apparel.
Link in the bio for that one too.
You know.
Easy click.
The
They got some
Abnorm,
dope stuff.
aka Uncle Tay, aka the host that rap better than most. I might have a new album drop. Who knows? Talking about all the dusty shit. You know?
This is gonna be called Whole Lot of Dust.
Yeah, man, rap game dusty. You know what I'm saying? Gritter's instinct. You know, Spotify killed the music business.
All right, well,
That
there y'all
part.
have it, man. I'm your boy Snow.
Danny Slab.
Yeah.
There it is.
Appreciate you coming through.
Hey, I appreciate y'all having me on
Hey,
here,
have
man.
one, man. Make sure y'all tap in with them. It's like that, man. Till next time. We out.
There it is.
Peace.
I'ma give them what they want. She gon' give me what I want. I'ma give them what they want.